Hello, welcome to game 3 of my match against HaloAndy in the Big Games tournament. I won the first one and then had a really significant misplay in the second one. Mistracked my deck and was just behind the whole way and lost the second one. So let's take a look here. It was Alchemist again, but it looks like you can do stuff, Junk Dealer, Storyteller kind of stuff. I think I'm going to open with silver, and I might gain a Nomad camp on top of the deck on turn 3. Just try to hit 5. I want to get 1 Junk Dealer, 1 Sanctuary. Then you've got Nomad camp for plus buy. You build up with Bazaars and Storytellers and stuff. Lost Arts probably doesn't come into play. There's not enough terminals. But that deck should be able to ramp up pretty quickly. That deck can even support a Bureaucrat, to be honest, although maybe you'd just rather always have a Nomad camp or a Messenger. So definitely going to open with silver. Top decking the Nomad camp is nice. It's not going to miss the shuffle. I'm going to want it in the deck fairly soon anyways. It's a little bit sad, but I'm almost certainly going to hit 4 on turn 4. I don't think I'm going to play with Alchemist stuff, so I think I'm just going to get another silver here. Yeah, first 6 is going to be Junk Dealer. It gives me a plus coin, which is nice. And I feel pretty good about that. And if I trash the estates, I trash the estates. Second 5 will be Sanctuary probably. And then after that, 1 Storyteller and 1 Bazaar. And then kind of rotate Storyteller, Bazaar, Nomad camp, Messenger type of stuff. This is quite sad. They're ahead quite a bit at this point with identical splits because they hit 5 twice and I did not. Not much I can do about this. I kind of wish this Nomad camp was a Messenger now. Knowing how it worked out, I could flip my deck over. We'll see what I draw here. I could draw a silver, draw an estate. I'm going to have either 7 or 8. 8 would be nice. I can get a Sanctuary, another silver. The silver flood's a little bit problematic, but yeah, but it should be fine with Storytellers. I'm even thinking about getting a Storyteller now already. Cycle me back around quickly. See my plus buy, see my Junk Dealer more often, and then pick up the Sanctuary a little bit later. Or even like this next turn. If I hit 5 here. Certainly I'd rather exile estates than trash them, but it doesn't seem worth not playing them. That being said, I think I'm fine in this specific case. Now, it just seems much better to trash it. Pick up a Sanctuary. Hopefully they Minion attack me here. I'm not sure I see the point of Minion. I guess they're doing like Sanctuary, Exile, Minion, draw back up. But it feels like a little bit underplaying the Kingdom. So, get another Storyteller here. Will be quite sad when they Minion attack me, but that is life. Oh wow, they didn't. Interesting. That's kind of a remarkably bad draw. All starting cards. I'm just not seeing the Minion stack working. But then again, with my draws, it's perfectly fine. Maybe the third Storyteller get a gold. I don't really want to get another plus buy, but I could also get like a Bazaar now. And plan on getting another plus buy shortly. They're going to Minion attack me this turn, which is actually fine. Again, this is not the greatest starting. I've got a Storyteller down here that I'll be able to draw through. Yeah, the shuffles have gone pretty egregiously bad for me at this point, but I don't like their Minion stuff. I think the Storyteller stuff lets me add a lot of golds, which are very nice payload. Exile a copper, and now I can draw pretty much everything. So I have a Bazaar down there is the only thing I'm worried about drawing. So, and if I bottom deck it, it's fine. I didn't. I bottom decked the Nomad camp. Did not get to set aside a what? Did not get to set aside in the state here had to trash coppers, which is a little bit sad. So I'm going to messenger a silver now. The silver is a lot worse for their deck than it is for mine. Don't want to give them another plus buy. I guess I'm just going to grab another silver. I'm a little bit over treasured here. I'm going to need to add some storytellers quickly. Ideally be able to sanctuary away some of these bad cards. Or just draw like the worst 4 cards I could draw. I have a deck. Yeah, I've got 2 storytellers, a bunch of other draw cards. This is how Minion works. You start with 4 out of 5 good cards, and then you see 1 out of 3 good cards, or some ratio like that. Actually, I only had two good cards in hand. So, but yeah, it goes from 2 out of 5 to 0 out of 4 very quickly with Minions, and you'd think it would go from on average 2 out of 5 to 1 out of 4, or 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 is actually closer to 2 out of 5 than 1 out of 5. These are the things I think about when Minion is on the kingdom. 2 out of 5 is 40%. 2 out of 4 is 50%. 1 out of 4 is 25%. 0 out of 4, 0%. High level math for you. And just buy a storyteller, pass turn. Okay, I've got a storyteller in the bottom 4, so that's great. I will probably play the junk dealer first. I'm most likely going to draw a treasure here. I'm 100% to draw a treasure because I've seen all my... No, I've got a messenger down there, right? Yeah. Okay. I will keep this because I have stuff down there I want to see. Could buy another Bazaar, another storyteller. How many storytellers do I have? I have 3 storytellers. Just buy a gold. Got the plus buy. Buy a gold. Oh, this is disastrous. Wow. Yeah. If this was a ladder game against a opponent rated similar to what they're rated, I don't know, because I'm higher rated, I probably wouldn't resign because I don't want to lose the rating points. But if this was a ladder rating against, and I wasn't watching what my rating was, I would have resigned this already. This is really like worst possible draws for me. And my strategy, I think, is still quite good. I just have been a victim of the vicissitudes of the Minion stack. Yeah, the Diplomat doesn't hurt me. I can see why they would give it to me, but... I guess I get one more storyteller. My storytellers are just not working for me, but, you know, we'll see. This is at least a nice starting hand. I should be able to draw a deck here. I'm just a couple turns behind due to the draws. I mean, obviously I was pretty far behind already on turn 3. In a kingdom where building is a little bit slow, and I've just been missing my key cards. Give it another turn or so, and then resign. They've just been able to like buy 2 minions a turn, and I've been able to not been able like their strategy looks like it's doing much more than it is because they're able to do 2 or 3 things a turn, and I've only been able to exile 2 cards. They've exiled 5 comparably, so me missing 5 on that turn 3 kind of snowballed here, I believe. Yeah, I'm looking now for piles. There's messenger stuff. There's minion stuff. So like there are some piles that are getting low. They should probably just take a province here. We will see. Okay. Go ahead and play the messenger first. I have good stuff down here. I guess I'll play the Junk Dealer and trash the estate so I can get the plus actions with Diplomats. Do it this way. I may have overdone this here, but set aside a Diplomat. Okay, that was a drawn deck. 13. They have a couple of, I guess they're getting Village Effect with Diplomat, right? I feel like I have enough Storytellers for my deck. I had to add too many just because the annoyance of stuff. I think I'm going to messenger them Nomad Camps. They're not great cards for their deck. And buy a Bazaar. I wish I could do more than buy a Bazaar. 13 is slightly sad. I wish I had 14. And maybe I screwed that up by playing the Storyteller. I would have had 14. Oh no, then I would have been able to play the Sanctuary, but all right, Messenger, Nomad Camp, buy a Bazaar. No, I'm going to lower the Diplomat pile. I'm going to leave that in exile, but I can also potentially play the Diplomat if they play a Minion. This is not a terrible hand for them to toss for me. This would be the first time in the last like 4 or 5 turns that's happened. We had one a couple of turns ago where I was happy for them to toss my hand. I don't know, maybe the Minion stuff is objectively better in the end. It's quite possible. I don't want to hold that against them. It seems quite possible that the Minion stuff is in the end objectively better than what I am doing. It's just really hard to say with the way the draws have played out here. Like I think I'm like at least 2 full turns behind where I think I would be with good draws. Not even counting the first shuffle, probably 3 turns with the first shuffle. I basically passed a couple of turns or bought like 1 silver. 8 buys, 21. They're not at a pile out yet, but it is quite close. They are they are at a pile out. They had a pile out with messengers, diplomats. Maybe they didn't have enough money. Yeah, maybe they didn't have enough money. I don't have any green cards left, right? I've trashed them all. They've got 2 exiled. Yeah, I don't have any green cards left, so I don't see much reason to set aside quite yet. Draw 3. Play that. Play the Sanctuary. I'll set aside 1 Diplomat. It's not doing much for me. Storyteller and draw. Okay, the bottom card is something, but it wastes a coin to draw it. So I can actually see what it is. It's a messenger, and I don't have enough actions to play it even. So, yeah, I'm just pretty much losing here. I have to hope they have some kind of dud turn coming up, which is not impossible. If they don't draw a minion in their starting 5, they can very easily dud. They've got 9 of them, so that's kind of unlikely, but it's at least possible. I can hold out some possibility. Thinning coppers obviously is really important with the Storyteller deck, and this didn't go well. The Minion deck doesn't do great with green, but Sanctuary helps that if they can set stuff aside. Yikes. I went from Storyteller 3 actions to Sanctuary and no actions. I also do have the Diplomats in here, although I've exiled 2, so I could have left them out of exile for the hope to draw them. With the Sanctuary and the Junk Dealer, activating the Diplomat is actually not that difficult. Maybe Silver Diplomat was a better opening. Or just you get 5/5 the first shuffle. Yeah, I mean, I'm believing in their deck a little bit more now. But I'm going to exile the coppers. It hurts me a little bit this turn, but I cannot win this turn. So, okay. Getting some stuff in play. I'm going to play 1 Nomad Camp and then draw. Okay, trash a Diplomat, I guess. I've got 2. Yeah, I'm short a village here, which is a little bit annoying. So I think, honestly, I'm going to go Bazaar, Province, and Estate, and hope they dud and I can double next turn. Seems pretty unlikely, but, you know, it's a tournament, so got to play it out. Double Province seems pretty easy for them. Even single Province is likely to win, although, again, they can... they kind of have to have their minions evenly dispersed through the deck. Now they have 10 of them, but or 9 of them, so that's pretty easy to do. But certainly a point can come when they don't only draw one in a hand, and then they can't. They have to discard with it, and sometimes you have that happen multiple times. I've not been tracking their deck well enough to know if that's working here. All in all, a pretty sad game for me. It is really hard for me to objectively say whether or not their strategy was better, or if it was just the first shuffle luck that did it. Obviously, my deck plays out much better with the first shuffle luck, but maybe what they did was good too. I am too close to it right now to objectively say, and I think my deck with best draws would have competed much more effectively. But that's Dominion sometimes. We move on to game 4.